Hello class, and this is Mr. Doty, and I wanted to do some startup instructions for this class, or at least go through and show you how it works. This is CAD-212 Industrial Drafting Processes, and I'm Mr. Doty. I've put the class in student preview mode, as you can tell from the screen. And basically, obviously when you guys start up the class, you read your instructions to start with, shows you the book, shows you how to download software, hopefully, snipping tool, those kinds of things. Gave you a serial number for SolidWorks if you need to download the newer version. Your older version may work for a while, so just it's there if you need it. So obviously you guys probably already moved past this. You've done your student information sheet, you've done your online learning orientation, and whoops, looks like I need to fix that. It still says CAD-102. Imagine that. It's been a fun time trying to get to this new Blackboard. If you've been in Blackboard before, you've noticed that things have changed. This is called Ultra. You notice it says content, has calendar, discussions, gradebook, and messages. Please don't send me a message through here because it won't get to me. Send me an email. Heck, call my phone. I won't answer it, but I guarantee you if you leave a message, it goes to my email, or I'll see the little red light on here, and I will call you back as fast as I can. I do my best to do that. Email is the easiest way to get hold of me, and obviously here we have the course overview, and hey, it says the right class, CAD-212, tells you all the competencies, and here's a CAD workstation specification list if you haven't already looked at it, and give you some information there. And and if you have questions about it, just feel free to get with me because I would be glad to help you out. So that's course overview. Syllabus is here, and basically they had us copy it all in here, and then of course there is the PDF of it. Here is a course schedule of kind of what we're doing, except it's not right either because apparently okay, well, there's a lot of work that I need to do on this class, and it'll be okay. It's just one of those things that it's not that easy to do, and people just don't understand how much work there is to it. So, moving along. I mentioned in one of my messages that we're probably going to go away from this week by week thing because apparently it's confusing to you people. It actually is hard for me to wrap my brain around. So for some people, if it's confusing, I apologize. I was just trying to go with our 8-week schedule and try to figure out a way to make it work. But the way this class is, basically we're going to be covering chapter 11, chapter 15 I believe it is, which is working drawings, and some sheet metal, and that's it. Welding drawings maybe. I'll have to go back and look. So in week 1 I have for you to do the template. Now hopefully I will have had that, gotten that graded by now, and if you need to fix anything, please fix it so that I don't have to send you nasty grams about trying to figure out how to do this. In class week 2, this is where I put assignment information and the intro part to chapter 11. Okay, there's a module overview. So these are all of the things that we're going to do for chapter 11. They are due at the end of week 3. That's the idea. You're going to submit them in the week 3 module. The intro stuff is here in the 2nd week module, which is why it's a little confusing, and I'm sorry. I apologize for that. So anyway, but under teaching aids, you have some extra stuff from the book. Here's threads and fasteners. This is from a different book. There's our PowerPoint. Here's some thread information, thread calculations, and then there's some videos on, that one's actually pretty cool because it's a how they make it kind of deal. And then threads, how to do them. All right, there's some solution things, interesting things to go along with some of the problems. All right, and then here's some more links to compression springs in SolidWorks. Just some different things, how to draw springs in an easy way in AutoCAD. So, all right. So those are all of the teaching aids that I have available. Now we go to the assignment information. Now I'm still in the week 2 module, okay? So, chapter 11 quiz questions, and then the end of chapter problems. For some reason, some people were not sure how to get into this, but you just click on it, and then it pops up. And this is it. This is where the problems are. Now the handouts, I'll get to those in a minute. So this is where the assignments like 11.1, 11.2, 11.3, 11.4, etc. Like, here's problem 11.1, here's problem 11.2, thumb screw, 3, 4, 5. So, these are all the different ones that, from the book that you're going to do. Okay, well, let's close that out. Now, let me go back into it real quick. So if you wanted to download this PDF, since it opens up for us automatically, you click on this little download thing right here. And then whatever browser you're using, hopefully you're using either Google Chrome or Firefox. Try not to use Edge or Internet Explorer because they just don't work as well for some reason. At least on the student version side. So anyway, there's my and then I can pull it up, and there it is, and I can print it off and whatever I want to do. So anyway, depends on what your PDF viewer and so on is. So that's where the end of chapter problems are. Now, where are the rest of the things? Well, if you go under class week 3, you'll notice it says overview here. And still got to fix things. I apologize. Okay, so that's all goofed up too. So I can understand some confusion. But here's the deal. There's the quiz. The questions are in week 2. Go over and do the quiz right here. Okay? Handout 11-1. So what you do is you click on the link. Guess what? It pops up and you're like, well, what do I do now? You click on View Assessment right here. Like it says, select this link, then View Assessment, because select this link is back out in the main page. All right, if you have instructions. So each one of these, I have notes and things right here. Attach your completed AutoCAD drawing file to the link below. All right, this is the handout. So you click on here. All right, let's scroll down here. So what are you supposed to do? Insert this PDF into AutoCAD and answer using the text option. So you could use multi-line text. You could use just the text tool, dtext, whatever you want to do. You could just make your own line of information and just type the things out. That's just what I would like you to do. And, so this is the assignment. You have to identify each of these springs. What is this kind of spring? That's A. What is this kind of spring? What is this? What is this? These are different springs and fasteners that you're going to deal with in this chapter. All right, so when you're done and you're ready to submit something, you click right here. You click on this little attachment button, and you go and find whatever it is. Let me see if I can find a drawing. Let's see. Archive, templates. Nah. Well, we'll just see what's in here. Okay, so do I have a drawing? No. Oh, yeah, I do. There's a drawing. So let's say that was my drawing file that I was wanting to attach. I'd hit open. It would do this. You don't have to do anything special here. It's fine. If you use a naming concept that makes sense, like 10.6 support, that makes sense to me. So there it is. You have to click outside the box for you to be able to submit it, and then you click on submit. After you submit, you can't edit this assignment. Do you want to continue? You hit submit, and there it is. You have successfully completed your submission. You hit close. All right, then it goes back to here. You can click out of that, and now you're ready to go on to the next assignment. So, yes, for the non-handouts, you go here and download this guy right here, end of chapter problems. Okay. For your handouts, and you're still going to have to go over here to this week 3. And I know it could be a little confusing, but like for problem 11.1, you click on here and let's see if there's any notes. View assessment, attach your completed AutoCAD file, click in the box under submission, use your A size or B size drawing template for this assignment, follow the instructions denoted in the drawing handout. Completely dimension and add any notes needed. Okay, that works. And then when you're done, you click in here, you click on the attachment, you go find the file, and then you click outside of it, and then after you've attached something, you hit submit. That's really all there is to it. I hope this video kind of helps with figuring this out, because I've had quite a few people give me some confusion on how things work, and I apologize for it being confusing. That's not what I want to do. So I'll get all this fixed as best I can, because I have other classes I have to fix as well, and there's not enough time in the day. And I'll try to get some things graded. So I'll get this posted to YouTube and get it on there. And you guys, if you have questions, email me, please, and let me know what's going on. Screenshots sort of help, but I mean, they help explain things, but apparently I needed a video to go along with some screenshots. So anyway,